Hey everyone, Tristan back with another video, and in this video I just wanted to briefly talk about this microphone desk mount arm that I recently got. This is the best one that I've tried so far in that it can hold the heavy Shure SM7B microphone. It can also hold other heavier microphones like the Electro Voice RE20 and like the Rode Pod mic, all microphones which weigh like 2 pounds or almost 2 pounds, which is pretty heavy. But the best thing about this mic stand is you can move it in any direction and it's not going to creep. It's just going to stay there. So you can move it wherever you want, and even with the heavy mic, it's not going to creep down. Prior mic stands that I have tried with the heavy microphones, once you get them set up, after a while, even sometimes while recording, because it's so heavy, the mic starts creeping down and dropping down. But once you tighten everything up on this one, I can move this in any which way direction and it'll just stay where it's put. So this is great if you talk on screen, or even for like podcasters, or even for people who have like a professional recording studio. If you don't want your microphone to move and you want it to stay put where you put it, as long as things are tightened on this and it's set up right, it's going to stay where you put it. The other thing about this microphone stand that's really nice is I can move it while on air, like while recording, and it's very quiet. So let me swivel it and you can hear that. You can probably not hear anything on there. It's really quiet. And as I move this around, you know, it's not clicking or creaking or doing anything like that. So just while you're using it, like if you're doing interviews and stuff, or if you need to move the microphone around periodically, you can do that. The other thing is it's also very versatile. I can mount the microphone like this, kind of upside down in kind of a traditional broadcast studio way, so that the microphone is kind of being suspended from above, which is kind of the look that I like. I like the microphone stand a little bit higher than the microphone down, you know, coming down like this, so it's kind of mounted upside down. But if I wanted to, I can move this down and mount it up. You know, I can mount it here, swivel this up, and then have the microphone up like here, coming from the bottom. You know, if I like that, I can do that. Now, Rode makes a newer one called the PSA1 Plus, but I actually don't recommend that one. It has some things that are better about it in terms of mounting on the desk. It has a little bit of a better desk mount, I believe, and maybe a little bit of better mount up here for the microphone. But that one has Rode branding on it. It has a big, huge cover right here that says Rode in white, and I don't like that at all. This one has less branding and looks just more professional in my opinion. So I would go for this one, the Rode PSA1, not the PSA1 Plus, and I'll post a link in the description field. The only branding that this one has is it comes with some Rode little microphone cable ties that you can put on, that I actually replaced with just some generic ones here. But this wouldn't, the one that it comes with says Rode. It comes with a couple of them on them. But if you don't like any branding on there, you can just replace it with any kind of Velcro ties or any, you know, to hold your microphone cable to it. So it doesn't have necessarily any built-in microphone cable management, but you can just use Velcro ties, and I think it works perfectly fine. The way that this mounts to the desk is quite secure. On the bottom of the way that this mounts for the desk mount, there isn't really any kind of padding. There is on the top, so it'll protect the top of your desk, but there isn't padding on the bottom clamp, you know, the bottom of the clamp. So you might want to put a little bit of a felt padding on there, which is something that I did, just to protect the bottom of your desk as well. But yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with this. I like the way that it looks. It's sort of utilitarian and professional, and it does have some little channels. Like there's a little part for the microphone here. I actually can put that in there to make it look a little bit more professional. Now I am using this with a Gator Frameworks quick release setup here for my microphone as well. So that's what you see here. So that extends it out a little bit from what you would get normally with the Shure SM7B, because of the mounting system of the XLR, which is kind of separate right here. You will probably want to get an extension for this. And all that does is provide you with a little bit more versatility in terms of being able to swivel this and stuff like that. So this kind of acts as an extension, but you don't necessarily absolutely have to have that. I just like this for the quick release aspect of it. So all in all, the Rode PSA1 is a great microphone boom arm. It attaches to the side of your desk. You know, you can clamp it on your desk. And again, the main reason is because it does not creep, even with heavy microphones, which is something that is a big plus. It kind of sucks to get your mic positioned in a certain way, especially if you're on camera and recording, and then during the recording, the microphone is so heavy that it starts moving or creeping down or something like that. This is very easy to attach and take on and off a desk. You can do it really quickly, and it's just all in all really good for the price. It's about $100 and definitely worth it. So thanks for watching this video, and for any questions or comments, or if you have this microphone stand, or if you have another microphone stand that you really like, I would love to hear your comments. See you in my next video.